Hi, I'm Dr. Deepak Megur, and this is a 65-year-old lady who is interested in having a multifocal or a trifocal lens, and she expects less dependency on the glass. But the issue which I have is the pupil is not very well dilating, and this is the maximum dilatation which we are getting. The reason is pseudoexfoliation, and that's it. But we have planned a trifocal lens, and let's see how things turn out. So if in the presence of a gross zonulopathy, definitely I would not consider putting the trifocal lens. There is no obvious phacodonosis or iridinosis on the slit lamp, and there is no obvious generalized zonular weakness. So nevertheless, I have kept all the options open for her. I'm ready with a monofocal and also a trifocal lens. So I'm ready with the CTR if the situation demands. The eye is mildly myopic. The intraocular lens power which you selected is around 18.5, but I have kept a 12 to 14 CTR ready because looking at the white to white diameter. So I'll come to know the health of the zonules only once I touch the entire capsule. Until then, all the options are open. The side ports are mained. The capsule is stained. And I'm going to place a pupil expansion device. I'm going to use the B-Hex ring by Dr. Suvain Bhattacharjee. Although the pupillary mydriasis is not bad, I can definitely complete the surgery, but I don't want an intraoperative meiosis. So pupil is something which I just won't want to manage intraoperatively. So I just use the B-Hex ring. It primarily works as a retainer so that the pupil is maintained at a particular size. It may not provide extremely good dilation, but it helps me to concentrate more on other things while doing the surgery. Time to perform the rhexis. So during Capsulorhexis, I was relieved to know that there's no hint of any zonular weakness. So it was quite manageable, and at this stage, I thought that I'm going to go ahead with the trifocal lens. With the good visualization, the rhexis is very controlled, and I've created about 5.5 millimeter of rhexis. And the pupil expansion, the size is approximately 5.5 millimeter. It gives an excellent template to size and center of rhexis. The nucleus management is not going to be difficult, hopefully, because the nucleus is quite soft and easy to manage. Hydrodissection is done, the nucleus rotation is confirmed. Now is the time to emulsify the nucleus. Initially, we are in the epinucleus mode. We remove all the loose cortex and the superficial epinucleus. Then I'm going to shift to the chop mode. These are the settings which are displayed here, and I'm just going to use the longitudinal energy. The tip is buried into the substance of the nucleus. It is chopped. Dividing the nucleus is extremely easy, as this is probably one of those ideal grades, and it's about grade 2. So once we have divided the nucleus into multiple smaller fragments, each of these fragments is then pulled out of the bag and emulsified in a very controlled manner. So once the fragments are removed, there is a epinucleus has to be taken care of, which is done in the epinucleus mode. So once the epinucleus is taken care of, time to deal with the cortex. The posterior capsule looks to be quite clean, and before putting in the lens, I want to put in a CTR, and consciously chosen a CTR which is slightly of a bigger size. I'm going to use 12 to 14 mm CTR. So this is going to provide a long-term circumferential support to the capsular bag. And also keeping the posterior capsule taut ensures that the lens sticks onto the posterior capsule early enough, ensuring better centration. The planned trifocal lens is being implanted into the bag. Just before removing the B-Hex ring, I just want to confirm that the rhexis margin is indeed covering the intraocular lens all around. As we all know, removing the B-Hex ring is extremely easy. It's dislodged from the pupillary margins and then pulled out. The OVD both in front and behind the lens is aspirated, and I'm pleased to note that the lens ring seems to be very well centered and the Hirschberg reflex appear to be right in the middle of the ring. These are the first day post-op pictures. Our patient was really doing well. She had 6 visions and DNA for near. And these are the 3rd day post-op pictures, and she's doing well. So that was it. Thank you for watching, and hope you found this helpful.